miền Tây men một chỗ ấy da chẳng mang thêm rồi này vậy ơi Tây ngáp Tây rằng một con này trường chặt là thành pi nữa nó thịt chung con nào da ô
In the heart of the dry season, when the land is parched and the once bountiful rivers have dwindled to mere streams, there lies a small, forgotten field. This field, nestled amidst the rolling hills and sparse vegetation, holds a secret that few know of, a hidden oasis teeming with life despite the arid surroundings. At the break of dawn, when the first light of the sun kisses the horizon, a solitary figure emerges from the village nearby. This is Bopal, a weathered man with hands calloused from years of toil. He carries with him his trusty fishing rod, crafted from a sturdy branch and a length of frayed rope, and a small basket to hold his catch. As Bopal approaches the field, the air is thick with the scent of dry earth and the distant promise of rain. He treads carefully, his steps purposeful yet gentle, mindful not to disturb the fragile balance of this hidden ecosystem. With each stride, the crunch of brittle grass beneath his feet echoes through the silent landscape. Arriving at the edge of the field, Bopal surveys his surroundings with a practiced eye. To the untrained observer, it may seem like nothing more than a desolate expanse of cracked earth and wilting foliage. But to Bopal, this place is a treasure trove of life waiting to be discovered. With a flick of his wrist, Bopal casts his line into the murky waters that lie hidden beneath the surface. The ripples spread outwards, disturbing the stillness of the water as it dances in the early morning light. He waits patiently, his senses attuned to the slightest movement beneath the surface. Minutes pass, each one stretching into eternity as Bopal waits for a nibble on his line. The sun climbs higher in the sky, casting a golden hue over the landscape, but still he remains vigilant. Then, finally, he feels a tug, a gentle, almost imperceptible movement that sends a thrill of excitement coursing through his veins. With a deft flick of his wrist, Bopal pulls back on the line. Reeling in his catch with practiced precision, out of the water emerges a shimmering silver fish. Its scales catching the sunlight as it struggles against the line. Bopal grins triumphantly, his eyes alight with the thrill of the chase. But Bopal is not content with just one catch. He knows that in this hidden oasis, the fish are plentiful if one knows where to look. With practiced ease, he casts his line once more, letting it drift lazily across the water as he waits for another bite. And bite they do. One after another, the fish come, drawn to the promise of sustenance in this unlikely sanctuary. Bophal works tirelessly. His movements fluid and precise as he reels in his catch with practiced efficiency. Each fish is a small victory, a testament to his skill and perseverance in the face of adversity. As the sun reaches its zenith in the sky, Bophal pauses to wipe the sweat from his brow, his chest heaving with exertion. The basket at his side is now filled to the brim with wriggling fish. Their scales glinting in the sunlight as they gasp for breath in their temporary confinement. But Bophal knows that his work is not yet done. With a sense of purpose renewed, he sets out once more, casting his line into the depths of the water with renewed determination. For Bophal, the act of fishing is not just about catching food, it is a way of life. A connection to the land and the rhythms of nature that sustain him in even the harshest of times. And so, as the day wears on and the sun begins its slow descent towards the horizon, Bophal continues to fish. In this forgotten field, amidst the dry earth and the sweltering heat, he finds solace and purpose in the simple act of casting his line and reeling in his catch. And as long as the fish continue to bite, Bophal will be there, a silent guardian of this hidden oasis in the heart of the dry season.
Đấy. Chọc. Đây một chọc.
In the conclusion, we can reflect on the significance of the man catching fish in the field during the dry season. Bophal, the solitary fisherman, stands at the edge of the field as the last rays of sunlight fade into the horizon. Around him, the land is still and silent, save for the occasional chirp of a cricket or the rustle of leaves in the evening breeze. The basket at his side is now brimming with fish, a testament to his perseverance and skill in the face of adversity. As Bophal prepares to make his way back to the village, he reflects on the day's catch and what it means in the larger context of life in the dry season. In this unforgiving landscape, where water is scarce and sustenance hard to come by, the act of catching fish in the field takes on a deeper significance. For Bophal, fishing is more than just a means of putting food on the table. It is a way of life, a connection to the land and its rhythms that sustain him in even the harshest of times. In the midst of the dry season, when the land is scorched and the rivers run dry, the field becomes a sanctuary, a hidden oasis teeming with life amidst the desolation. Through his skill and perseverance, Bophal has unlocked the secrets of this hidden oasis, tapping into its bounty to provide for himself and his community. In doing so, he has become a guardian of the land, a steward of its fragile ecosystems in a world that often seems indifferent to their existence. As Bophal makes his way home, the weight of the day's catch heavy on his shoulders, he carries with him a sense of pride and purpose. In a world where so much seems beyond his control, the act of catching fish in the field serves as a reminder of his resilience and resourcefulness in the face of adversity. And so, as the stars begin to twinkle in the night sky and the moon casts its gentle glow over the land, Bophal returns to the village, his spirits buoyed by the knowledge that even in the driest of seasons, there is still life to be found in the most unexpected of places.